Welcome to Wisdom Words, a quiet space to slow down and think deeply. Here, we explore timeless lessons about life, peace, and purpose, one story at a time. So, take a moment, breathe in, and let's begin. Introduction. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. These words were written nearly 2,000 years ago, yet today, they feel more relevant than ever. We live in an age of noise. Notifications, deadlines, pressure, comparison. It feels like our minds are constantly pulled in every direction. But the Stoic philosophy reminds us, peace isn't found outside. It starts within. Today, we begin a quiet journey into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Not just to learn history, but to understand how we can live better, think clearer, and feel lighter in the modern world. Lesson: Why Stoicism matters today. Stoicism isn't about being emotionless. It's about emotional strength. It teaches us how to respond to challenges, how to remain calm in chaos, and how to focus on what we can control. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher. He was an emperor facing war, illness, betrayal, and constant responsibility. Yet, his writings show remarkable calmness and clarity. What if we could think like that, even a little? What if our first reaction to stress wasn't panic, but perspective? Illustrative story. Imagine a man stuck in traffic, late for work. His heart beats fast. He keeps checking the clock. Every minute feels heavier than the last. He feels powerless. Now imagine another man, in the same traffic, who simply breathes. He knows stress won't make the cars move faster. He listens to an audiobook. His hands relax on the steering wheel. Same situation, different mindset. Marcus Aurelius would say, both men are stuck in traffic, but only one is truly trapped. Reflective questions. When stress appears, do you react, or do you respond? Do you pause to think, or do you let emotion take over? Is peace something you wait for, or something you create? Smooth transition. In the chapters ahead, we will explore 3 Stoic lessons from Marcus Aurelius that can change the way we think and live. Lessons about control, perspective, and strength. But first, let's prepare the mind. Let's slow down so wisdom can arrive. Thought-provoking takeaway. The most powerful thing you will ever control is your own mind. Protect it. Train it. And peace will follow. Lesson 1. Control what you can, accept what you can't. Introduction. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." We often think happiness depends on success, money, approval, or the perfect timing in life. But according to Stoicism, happiness begins when we learn to separate what we can control from what we cannot. In the modern world, this single skill can change everything. Key insight: the circle of control. There are 2 circles in life. The first circle, things we can control, our actions, attitudes, decisions, and effort. The second circle, things we cannot control, other people, the past, the future, the weather, traffic, opinions, delays, and countless unexpected events. Stress begins when we try to control the second circle. Peace begins when we focus on the first. Illustrative story. A young entrepreneur launched a small online business. She worked hard but faced a problem. Every week, orders were delayed due to shipping issues. Customers complained. She felt stressed, angry, helpless. She couldn't sleep. One day, she read a line from Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. She paused. Then she asked herself, what do I control in this situation? She couldn't control shipping delays, but she could control communication. So she sent every customer a personal message, apologizing, updating, offering discounts. Not only did her customers stay, many appreciated her honesty. Some even became loyal fans. The situation didn't change. But her response did. And that changed everything. Real-life reflection. Think about your life. Which circle do you live in more? Do you spend energy trying to control people? Do you stay stuck in the past, hoping it might somehow change? Or do you focus on your actions, your choices, your thoughts, the things that truly belong to you? Stoic practice, a daily exercise. Tonight, before going to bed, write down 2 columns on a piece of paper. In the first column, write things I can control. In the second column, write things I cannot control. Then, make a promise to yourself to give your energy only to the first column. Do this every night for 1 week. Your mind will slowly start to change. You'll become calmer, clearer, stronger. This is how Stoicism works, not with theory, but with practice. Smooth transition. Marcus Aurelius faced enormous pressure, yet he wrote some of the most peaceful words in history. Why? Because he lived inside the first circle, the circle of control. In the next chapter, we explore his second lesson. A lesson about how to handle difficult situations with strength, not fear. Thought-provoking takeaway. Peace begins when you let go of what you cannot control. Strength begins when you master what you can. Lesson 2. Every challenge is a chance to grow. Introduction. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle is the way." These 4 words carry a powerful message. Life will never be free of problems. But Stoicism teaches us a different perspective. Problems are not interruptions to life, they are part of life. Challenges are not blocks in the path, they are the path. Key insight, the power of perspective. When something goes wrong, most people ask, "Why is this happening to me?" A Stoic asks, "How can I grow from this?" The question we ask in difficult moments shapes the direction of our lives. Your response to hardship defines who you become. Illustrative story. A man lost his job unexpectedly. Bills were coming. He had a family to support. Fear began to rise. At first, he felt defeated. But after a few days, he remembered a teaching from Marcus Aurelius. Here is a rule to remember in future: when anything tempts you to feel bitter, do not say, "This is misfortune," but instead, "To bear this worthily is good fortune." He changed his question from "Why me?" to "What now?" He used the free time to learn graphic design and marketing. He started freelancing. A year later, he was earning more than before, working from home, spending more time with his family. Losing his job felt like a disaster, but it became the doorway to a better life. The obstacle became the way. Real-life reflection. Think of a difficult period you've been through. Was there something you learned from it? Did it make you stronger, wiser, more patient? If you look closely, many hardships carry hidden lessons. Sometimes pain is just growth in disguise. Stoic practice, reframing challenges. The next time you face a problem, ask yourself 3 questions. What is this challenge trying to teach me? What strength can I practice here? Patience, courage, discipline? If I handle this well, how could it make me better? Write your answers down. You might discover that what you feared is exactly what you needed. Illustrative example, the broken glass. There's a classic Stoic example. Imagine your favorite glass falls and breaks. Most people would feel frustration or sadness. But a Stoic would say, it was always fragile. Instead of being shocked when things go wrong, prepare your mind to respond wisely. In life, everything is temporary. That thought isn't meant to be sad. It's meant to make us grateful. Smooth transition. In the final lesson, Marcus Aurelius reminds us of something vital. That time is more precious than we realize, and a meaningful life is built from how we spend each day. The next chapter will explore the power of presence and how to live with intention. Thought-provoking takeaway. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It's the ability to grow through it. Lesson 3. Live fully in the present moment. Introduction. Marcus Aurelius believed that the most valuable gift we have is the present moment. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. Not yesterday. Not tomorrow. Just now." Most people live in their minds, replaying the past or fearing the future. But life only happens here, in this moment. Key insight: time is our real wealth. We tend to protect our money, but waste our time. Yet money can return. Time never does. We spend hours worrying, scrolling, comparing, waiting for the perfect moment to live. The perfect moment is already here. It only asks for your attention. Illustrative story. A father worked long hours every day. He loved his family, but whenever his son asked him to play, he said, "Not now. I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow." One day, his son asked him a quiet question, "Dad, when will tomorrow come?" It struck him deeply. He realized he was always planning to live, but never actually living. That night, he left work early and sat with his son, playing and laughing. It didn't fix everything, but it changed something inside him. Sometimes, life doesn't need a plan. It needs presence. Real-life reflection. Ask yourself, do I often wait for the right moment before I enjoy life? Do I postpone happiness because I'm too busy? What small moments am I overlooking every day? Stoic practice, the 1-minute pause. Each day, find 1 minute to stop. No phone. No movement. Just breathe and observe. Notice your thoughts. Notice your surroundings. Feel the present moment. Over time, this simple habit can train your mind to stay calm and grounded. Smooth transition. Marcus Aurelius faced battles, politics, illness, and responsibility, yet he found moments of peace. Not because life was easy, but because he trained his mind to return to the present. The past is gone. The future isn't guaranteed. This moment is all we truly have. Thought-provoking takeaway. You don't need more time. You just need to be more present in the time you already have.